Today we're going to be going over our net worth changes for the month of March in 2025. So let's jump into it. So as we can see here, starting with the house equity, our biggest lump of where our net worth sits, we have gone up again by about £300. This has come from purely paying off the mortgage. As we can see down below in the HPI valuation, which stands for the House Pricing Index, a measure of how much the houses have changed over the course of any given month or year. This is so that we don't need a formal valuation each month, but we can still get an accurate price of where our current house sits. Looking further at that, again, this month, very stale, nothing's really changed in over 6 months now. We can see that the annual price change is still down 0.2, and monthly it looked like they went up by 0.4. If we scroll down here, we can see the annual price change by UK countries and the UK as a whole. As we can see, from 2020 to 2023, everything was pretty good, but then dropped substantially in 23. It looks like we're starting to have a bit of a comeback, particularly in Scotland, but for the majority of UK, we're still down at about a 0% change, so there's no growth, no loss, no wins. So we just have to wait and see if this trend line keeps going up as to if we'll make anything there on the property. Moving on to the stocks and shares ISA, this is just some natural growth here. I haven't put any more in. We're still sitting at £57,000 invested and £68,000 in the account. Now, this month, the stock market did have a huge drop. If this was a couple of days ago and I was recording this, it would have been much more red. But as we can see still, general home goods and restaurants, just your general living items are very much down in terms of those companies. Also, healthcare and medical is very much still in the red. So it was quite a bad month for the stock market, generally as a result of uncertainty coming from the US. That's why it's important to remain diversified and why my stocks and shares were still able to grow despite the US economy doing badly, because I have the money in gold and foreign countries and other things like that, which helps mitigate the risk. If we look further down here though, in our pension, this did suffer because our pension fund is clearly not diversified enough, and this is just an automatic allocation from the pension company that we're with. And clearly it's not diverse enough. It's probably a lot heavily weighted into US stocks, and that's why we've seen this go down by £1,000 this month. In terms of the current account, we did have a large paycheck, one of the largest of the year, given our commission came in. So our paycheck was about 3 times higher than it normally is, and what I currently have extra money sat in my current account. And for next month, I will have decided where to put this, and so then we'll see some more changes in the other net worth areas. The bills account stays stable as ever, and in terms of vehicles, no change there. This does bring our net worth up to £189,300, so continuing to trend upwards, and average for the year has raised a little bit from about £4,100 to £4,200 increase in net worth per month. Next month will be a good one. I've taken over the entirety of the property and we're looking at a revaluation entirely. So hopefully next week we'll see a huge jump in net worth and also taking us over the £200,000 mark. Let me know how you're getting on in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.